All right, here we are for the first round. We won the die roll. Gonna play first, I believe. What is in our hand?
Keep.
Interesting. Clay says keep. Looks
You
like
have turn 4 Siege Rhino, man.
we do have turn 4 Siege Rhino. We have all three of our colors. Or, I'm sorry, we're in 4 colors. We have 3 out of our 4 colors. But we have a turn 1 play that's defensive. The turn 4 Siege Rhino. This is a clear keep, I think.
I mean, and Bitter Revelation, too, just in
Yeah,
case.
draw more gas. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this hand, actually. This is pretty sweet.
It's awesome.
We're going to get to rep our foil Siege Rhino swag. Is this foil, or am I just looking at that wrong? I think it is.
I think it's foil. It looks like foil. It's kind of hard to tell on Moto.
I have the animation turned off in my settings, so
Right.
it's a little hard to tell.
I think it's foil. Let's just say it's foil.
Yeah, sure.
Now, if you can draw King for Invocation here, then we'll be...
That would just really be the business, huh?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Come on, we have 2. Ah, backwater. That's
Not
fine.
bad, though.
Well, so here we have a decision. But do we want to gain a life or do we want to outlast? I think we want to outlast
I think you're right.
because we don't have a 3-drop that we can necessarily like play next turn, so we can maybe just run the backwater out then.
Right.
And even if we have other untapped lands to play, so there's not a lot of
Yeah,
pressure.
we also don't have any blue that's any, like, pressing.
Because this guy being a 1/5 is just so much better than him being a 0/4.
Oh, yeah.
You can like swing in, you can randomly block to do points of damage.
So,
So here I think we probably want to swing in with the Ancestor, play out a Forest, and play the Glacial Stalker morphed.
yeah.
Because the next turn we can still turn 4 Siege Rhino.
Oh, yeah.
And then we might, be punished not be able to unmorph this on turn 5 because of the backwater coming to play tapped. But that's okay. I still like this line better.
Yeah, we have a much more of a board presence that way.
Yeah.
Take advantage of the fact that we're on the play.
Yeah, our opponent also, didn't play a 2-drop, even though he's in Mardu, which is nice for us.
Yeah, it looks like he'll probably play a morph on the next turn. Looks like he's on that play. Line of attack. Who knows, though?
The turn 3 morph is a pretty easy thing to predict.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
The
That means he just drew his Leaping Master, right? Otherwise he would have played it. Oh, no, because he played the Bloodfell Caves. He might be just... He's stuck on 2 mana is what he is.
That's really unfortunate when he sees this next play.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy when he sees the Siege Rhino. It's unfortunate that the Disowned Ancestor just gets to attack through the Leaping Master.
Yeah, so do you think you attack here?
We're just going to attack with the Ancestor, I think. He probably wouldn't.
Probably unlikely that he trades on 2 mana there.
Yeah, it's true, but it's just not worth risking it. I like the Glacial Stalker, particularly when we have the Siege Rhino to follow it up with.
That's true.
It's like, why get tricky?
Right.
Boom.
Okay.
The Leaping Master looks pretty sad looking down at the Siege Rhino with Trample.
Yeah. That's too bad for him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty aggressive curve out from us. 1-drop, Outlast, 3-drop, 4-drop.
Now the force here would just probably seal the deal.
To incremental growth. That's just dirty, Clay. So we got the island, not the forest.
I think you play the island and then hope he blocks the morph.
Yeah, that's probably the play.
And then if not,
If he doesn't, we probably will Bitter Revelation rather than unmorphing the Glacial Stalker.
I guess he could have a, what's it called here, but it won't really save him. Speed of resistance.
That's true. Yeah, all that really does is waste a card and save him some life or save him a creature, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, he just couldn't really risk that being like, well, he couldn't really risk even just taking the 4 damage from that.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been Willie Loxodon.
I don't know. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, that's an unfortunate game. You know, our opponent was mana screwed there. So,
Yeah.
unfortunately, we only saw one card out of his deck, so it's hard to make any sideboarding decisions. Although we did see 3 colors, and the Leaping Master is pretty indicative of what his deck is, so we kind of know what he's playing to a degree, I would say.
I think that's okay. That's true. But if we think he's on the aggressive deck, why would we really board in here?
I don't really think I want to make too many changes. We have such limited information anyways. I would think about maybe just bringing in an extra creature, like maybe the Krumar.
Yeah, that would make sense. But
If we wanted to go really deep, we could say he might have picked up the Mardu Ascendancy, so we bring in the Naturalize. But that's just silly until we actually see it. I don't think, and even then, it's like I'm a little skeptical about bringing one random card in to hate out one random card of theirs, because it's like, what are the odds that you're going to have Naturalize and they're not going to have Mardu Ascendancy?
right.
Versus
If he has
odds
Mardu Ascendancy and Suspension Field, then it becomes much
yeah, then it becomes so much better. All right, yeah, let's just run it back. Alrighty, what do we got here? Only 2 colors, white and black. I don't like that.
the old 1/1 Kintry invocation.
Yeah, we've got the Invocation, but we can't even cast it because we don't have green. We have a Morph we can cast. We can't cast the Wind Scout. I'm not liking this hand. I think we need to mulligan this.
I would support that decision
Interesting.
immediately, but
This is... Oh, man. It's a kind of a weird looking hand. Look, all 4 of the same forests. It's weird. This is pretty unfortunate, but I think we also have to mulligan this hand.
I'm a little skeptical of that, but I guess you're probably right.
I mean, we can't keep this.
Yeah. There's a lot of times where I sort of just pray for the top deck, but that's not a good play. This hand's actually not bad at all.
Even this is better than that hand, and this hand is pretty sad.
Yeah, it's fine. You get a morph down on turn 3, hopefully.
Hopefully. Good thing that we are on the draw at least. Yeah, we'll just kind of have to play and see how it goes.
That's not a bad card. It'll save us some life.
We'll buy some time. Yeah, we just have to really hope here that our opponent doesn't get off to a super aggressive start.
Yeah.
It's definitely likely that he has that in his deck, so we'll see what happens.
Alrighty.
That card's like not super scary when it's played just on turn 2, because it's still just a 2/1.
Yeah, I don't think you need to Singing Bell Strike it here or anything.
No. We'll just play out our tap lands, gain some life.
Play a morph on turn 3, do the Khans of Tarkir thing.
Do the Khans of Tarkir thing. Tap land, turn 3 morph. Is the classic Khans of Tarkir open. Alright, Valley Dasher. I like that here. That's pretty strong. He's going to smash in for 4.
That's good.
Definitely not the start we wanted to see.
No, I mean, if and when we get this. Oh, jeez. Hello.
That card is gonna do a lot to help stabilize us, though.
Yeah.
So I think... do I want the Spell Snatcher or the Loxodon here? I think we're probably going to have to just trade with something next turn. So which one do we rather get rid of? Probably the Loxodon, because we have the double blue for the Spell Snatcher already.
That's true. Yeah, it's not an easy choice, honestly. Like,
yeah,
Loxodon is probably better in the short term, but your Spell Snatcher is probably better in the long term.
Yeah.
And I mean, we want the game to go long.
Yeah, maybe I should have rethought that, just because the Willy Loxodon is very good against. I mean, maybe we don't block here too. I don't know.
I think you probably got a block here. I mean, you could have something right. You could have.
Because the problem is that we just don't know that we're going to hit the land next turn for the Siege Rhino. If we did, then I wouldn't block. Well, the Siege Rhino gains us life too, though. We're going to hit that land eventually. I think I'm actually not going to block. I think we're at 18. He doesn't have us down too low yet. I think we can afford to just kind of to use our life as a resource here. Because if we do get to flip this Loxodon up, it's going to be pretty sweet against our opponent.
That's true.
Unless he has active treason, in which case it's going to be our downfall.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, unfortunately, no land there, which is what we wanted to see. But I think we're just going to have to play out another morph.
All right. So.
And here we're probably going to have to block this time, but we'll see exactly what he swings in with.
Yeah, I mean, trading does start to fuel your shambling attendance as well.
It's true.
You can get him down to just one dude. The Singing Bell Strike will do.
I mean, if we can get to 4 mana and get these 2 guys out, they're going to really help us lock down the board a little bit.
Yeah, you're right.
Attendance as well. So that's really just kind of what we got to hope for. That we can stay alive until we can get those fatties out, basically.
In that sense, I would suggest the trade here.
Yeah, I mean, we'll wait to see what he does, but it's likely that we're gonna make some trades. Our opponent's on 3 cards. All right, what's he playing out before combat? Arrow Storm to just kill one of our morphs. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. All right.
So I think that we're just gonna trade off with his morph here, because it's basically strictly better than both of these cards, anyways, even just as a morph. Right?
In those colors, I don't think that there is one that's worse. It's like it could be like Monastery Flock or something, but that's unlikely.
Ponyback Brigade too. Wow.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. I mean, he got a good morph of ours as well. So.
Right, but.
All right, we're in business. Hit our 4th land. Yeah, so we're just gonna slam the Rhino here.
Only 1 turn too late.
The Rhino's never too late, Clay. The Rhino's just gonna come down, be just an awesome big butt blocker, gain us 3 life, do 3 damage.
I bet he's wishing he kept that Arrow Storm, huh?
It only does 4 damage, unfortunately.
Not if you attacked with a creature.
Yeah, of course. Oh, well, oh yeah, you're right. It does 5. I thought I was confusing it with Bringlow that does extra damage if the creature has a +1/+1 counter on it.
Right.
So we're gonna block here. This creature has to attack each turn of Fable, which is why it's attacking then.
The old feed.
Now, if he's doing it to like double bluff a trick, then that's awesome for him. But nothing we can really do about that.
It's really the beauty of Valley Dasher is that no one ever expects you to have a trick.
Exactly. I mean, I like that card and I love getting people with it too. But all right, so I think here we're just going to do we just attack in with the Rhino?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could have a card, but like that card's going to come down at any point.
Yeah. So we could consider playing the Flare out first pre-combat. He did pass the turn without playing anything though, which is a little suspicious. He might have like Kill Shot.
Right. Well, I mean, are you just going to sit here and never attack because he has Kill Shot?
No, but we can play the Sultai Flare out and then pass the turn and then start attacking with the Flare next turn and leave the Rhino back. Might as well just attack him with the Rhino first.
Pre-combat.
Yeah, I'm going to play the Flare pre-combat so that if he does get the Rhino, we at least gain some life off of it.
Yeah. Don't miss that land drop in your second main phase.
Oh yeah, thanks. Alright, awesome. No Kill Shot. That's awesome for us. Maybe he has the token generator. Nope, he just has nothing. Leaping Master. Okay, we don't really care about that card too much, I don't think.
No.
I mean, we do have to be careful that he doesn't just go over our head somehow and blow us out. Ooh, Armament Core is super strong for us here as well.
Yeah.
Wow, Armament Core is so strong for us here. So I think our play is just play out Armament Core, put counters on these guys, and smash in. Right?
I like it. It keeps him from being able to trade double block the Soul type player.
Yeah. I mean, that just puts an immense amount of pressure on our opponent.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just real good.
Leaves us with a solid blocker back still.
Right.
Now, I mean, he could still be sitting on Kill Shot.
Yeah.
But I don't see why he wouldn't have played it last turn if he had it, so.
I mean, he's got to play it sometime if he does have it, you know?
Yeah.
And like, at this point, I think it's really not that bad for us.
Exactly, and he just doesn't really have enough board presence to, like, quickly turn around and close out the game by, like, killing one of our creatures, and when we swing in or something.
Right.
Yeah, he just has to chump there. We definitely have him on his back foot. It's likely. I'm not really sure what he could be sitting on though, because he didn't. Probably like combat tricks, maybe. That I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Because he
I mean, it could
wasn't.
have been like feat of resistance, and he just never had a chance to like get it for value, you know. But I would have cast it on that last turn if I was him.
Yeah, he was sitting on a couple cards. I'm not really sure what it could have been.
Maybe Mardu Ascendancy. Like, it could have been black cards because he never had his black.
Oh, you know, that's probably what it was. He was stuck on black and just had black. So that's really unfortunate. Our opponent likely just lost both these games kind of due to mana screw. But, you know, that's why we prioritize fixing so much in our drafts, right? So that we can get mana screw. All right, so we'll see you guys in round 2.